today we are checking the pH of our soil. So we want to check the acidity or alkalinity of the soil. And the way that we're going to do that is by using some vinegar and using some baking soda. So the first thing that I did was about 6 feet down, I dug a hole in some of our garden beds. And I put 2 tablespoons of soil in each of these containers. The first thing that we're going to do is check the alkalinity of the soil. So to the 2 tablespoons of soil, what we're going to do is add a half a cup of vinegar. What we're going to be looking for is if it fizzes, then we have an alkaline soil. If it doesn't fizz, then we do not. So what we're going to do is simply pour the half a cup right into the 2 tablespoons. Over here, what we're going to do is wet our soil. And then we're going to be adding a half a cup of baking soda here. If the baking soda fizzes within the soil, then we have an acidic soil. If it fizzes for neither of these tests, then we have neutral pH soil. So if we have really high pH or really low pH soil, 7 is neutral, then we're lacking a lot of nutrients. Ideally, we want to be aiming for between 5.5 and 7 pH. Now, if our soil is too acidic, the way that we can counteract that is by adding some finely ground limestone to our beds. If our soil is too alkaline, then we can counteract that by adding some ground sulfur to our soil. And that's going to balance us back out and try to get there. As you saw when we poured in the vinegar, we did get some fizzing. And even now there are bubbles and fizzing happening with the vinegar on our soil. What this means is that our pH scale is the opposite of acidic. It's alkaline. It's on the higher end. And in general, for especially things like tomatoes, you want a little bit more of an acidic type soil. So what that's going to mean is we're going to have to do a little bit of treatment on our soil this year in order to get that pH down, to get it a little bit more neutral and maybe even a little bit acidic. And the way that we're going to do it is by using a pretty acidic substance. We'll add a little bit of ground sulfur into our beds. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a great activity to try at home, even if you do container gardening, even if you want to test the potting soil that you get from the store. It's a basic do-it-yourself test to be able to know exactly how nutritious your soil is. If you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and share them with your friends and family. We'll see you next time.